Let's pretend you're all adults. What's one thing you remember from high school math? The most common response is a squared plus b squared equals c squared. But do you remember what the a, b, and the c represent? If you do, then you have this information built into your long-term memory as part of your schema. Now, the notion of schema is complex and nuanced, but one way to consider it is a structure of connected knowledge. Now, if you don't remember what a squared plus b squared equals c squared means, well, you're lucky. You have an opportunity right now to add it to your schema as I share my philosophy on instructional design. Let's start with theory. To me, learning theory is like a sandwich. Behaviorism is at the bottom slice of bread, and it's full of facts that need to be recalled. Cognitivism occupies the middle ground of meat, cheese, and fillings, where students can apply facts, practice procedures, and start building connections. Constructivism is the cherry on top. It occupies that rarefied air where students use their knowledge to explore and synthesize new ideas. As an instructional designer, my job is to make a sandwich, install a ladder, and hold the ladder while students climb the sandwich of knowledge. Eventually, I'd like to see students climbing that sandwich without the ladder. Ultimately, I'd like to see students collaborate and climb the sandwich together. A squared plus b squared equals c squared rolls nicely off the tongue, but it doesn't do anything to inform. Here's a better way to think about it. Leg squared plus leg squared equals hypotenuse squared. Now let's substitute some real numbers for the side lengths, and now let's add some squares. Remember that ladder? That's a metaphor for scaffolding. A lot of my scaffolds are built from technology, like the TI-84 graphing calculator. In my classes, technology can help students explore concepts more deeply by freeing them from the burden of arithmetic. Technology can also be used for practice and formative self-assessment. There you are alone, or with your dog, your cat, your family, your friends, but you're definitely separated from me. How can I assess how you're doing with this Pythagoras thing? I guess you'll have to take charge of your own education and check your work. That's why I include worked solutions for all of my practice. Pause this video, try the next 3 triangles on your own. How did you do? Did you make any mistakes? Well, mistakes are expected. Mistakes tell us that we are pushing ourselves to the next level. We can't learn something new without challenging ourselves. As long as you don't give up, mistakes are great. Reflection is my primary self-improvement tool. Whether it's staying afloat during COVID online classes or reading endless pages of learning theory for a graduate class, I am genuinely thinking about how I can improve my instruction. But I can't just think about it. I have to implement new ideas. I, too, have to push myself to learn new things and build a better sandwich. Where are you on your climb up the Pythagorean sandwich? Did you know the concept predates the man, Pythagoras, by over 1,000 years? Are you curious about who first discovered the idea? Was it used for anything practical? Who was Pythagoras? Why does he get so much credit? Did you know every modern tradesman still uses this idea? Picture these workers in your brain right now, adding a new wing to your schema, the Pythagoras wing. You're already chewing on the cognitive meat of the Pythagorean sandwich. Do you want to taste the constructivist cherry at the top? Well, try this. Prove the Pythagorean theorem using this diagram. Thanks for watching. I hope you gained some insight into my philosophy on instructional design.